Welcome back to Morning Live. Thank you very, very much for choosing us on this Friday morning. In fact, thank you so much for choosing the SABC as your information leader of choice, because it's been a busy week and many of you have stayed tuned to your televisions, your radios, social media, whatever it is, to find out the information that's been coming in fast and furiously. Well, today is a different day because we know what's going to happen today, and what will happen this evening is the State of the Nation address. There's been a lot of uncertainty this week as to which way it'll turn. Last week, of course, the State of the Nation was delayed, and then it was, when is it going to be? Well, it was then declared it was going to happen on Friday, and here we are on Friday. And one thing I can say, to get a flight to Cape Town was one of the most difficult things, and I think people were just, they were clamoring to get onto the planes, and I hope that everyone managed to get there, and I can imagine they're only going to keep on getting busy throughout the day. Well, we're going to be speaking to our next guest here on the program, and I think a very similar sense of relief that we heard from the National Assembly Speaker Baleka Mbete is being felt this morning by Thandi Modise, who is here in her capacity for the NCOP. And how are you feeling as well?
I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling optimistic, very positive about the political environment in the country, very positive about the State of the Nation this evening, very positive about ongoing intra-party relations, because it's important for us in Parliament to make sure that everybody moves in the same direction, even if we disagree about technicalities and strategies, that direction is putting the people of South Africa first.
Yeah, and it's been refreshing hearing that from everybody at the moment, because everyone I've spoken to seems to be singing in the same chorus, is that whether it be the opposition parties, whether it be the ruling party, everyone is now saying we are putting South Africans first. And it seemed at one stage that South Africans were not being put first, and it was more worrying about, what's going to happen, and, how events are going to unfold in the House, and what are we speaking about. So now we can get down to business.
I think now we can get down to business of representing people. We can get down to business of allowing parties across the board to represent the constituencies that have put them here. It now means the Speaker of the National Assembly and I do what we are here to do. That is, run Parliament the way it should be, out of being pocketed, out of dealing with extra issues which really do not belong to Parliament. We want to ensure that we do what we are here to do: make laws, hold the executive to account, make sure that the public is educated and participates in all the democratic processes of South Africa, represent our constituencies, all of them, across the board.
So I know that you had a meeting yesterday. This is a joint sitting, so it's always a very auspicious occasion. There's a lot of pomp, there's a lot of ceremony. Everything ready to go and kick into place?
We are ready to go. Less pomp, more spirit, more good emotions, but we're getting on. Yeah. We want to make sure that we don't lose parliamentary time. We don't compromise, especially the processes around the budget, because when you compromise the budgetary program, you actually begin to affect how services will be delivered, or if they will be delivered at all, because you need the fiscus to release funds to make sure that service delivery takes place. So that's our priority.
Yeah. It's amazing. You said something that I think South Africans are going to resonate with, because I've read a couple of articles and comments from people saying, is it necessary that we, politicians become like celebrities, where there is a red carpet and everybody dresses up and we look at them like they are untouchable, where at the end of the day they actually are public servants. And when you talk about less pomp, I think people might take to that comment quite well.
It should be. We inherited the red carpet thing, and we just went along with it. I think more it should be the renewed spirit after the festive season and the recess, renewed energies for public representatives to tackle issues on behalf of people. So for me, the State of the Nation gives the President the opportunity to state what the year ahead looks like, and Parliament then readies itself to say, this is where we are going to be standing in relation to what you have committed to do.
Yeah. So I believe that it was, when were the invites eventually sent out? When was it decided that it was going to be Friday night officially?
Well, when Initially, we thought the resignation is coming, it's not coming. And we were ready.
Yeah.
From the time we announced the postponement, we started chatting scenarios, timetables, and as soon as we got the letter for resignation, we knew it has to be Friday. It's an unusual day for the state of the nation. The debate has to be Monday, that is usually party day, but we really went into negotiations with all the parties across, and everybody felt the agency to do what is right by the South Africans.
Yeah. So I believe it was almost 11 o'clock yesterday morning. What time did you receive the resignation letter?
I think Speaker got it sometime yesterday.
Yeah, and that's when the SMS went out.
That's when the SMS went out. But remember, they had already been invited and just put on hold. So we triggered now you can repack your bags and come to Cape Town.
Absolutely. Well, one thing I can tell you, hairdressing salons, makeup artists, you name it, they're fully booked for today. I don't think you're going to get much luck.
I'm going to get a gap myself, but that's fine. It's all in the line of duty.
Exactly. It's a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy tonight. That's what's important.
I do hope so. Good. But if I don't, it's part of the job.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thandi Modise talking to us here on Morning Live. It's always so lovely speaking to her. It really, really is. All right, let us take a break. What is the time?